Alright, I took the time out to sort our inventory and everything. As you'll... Well, I don't have it activated just yet, but... One thing that I have noticed is that we get a lot of good items down here. Like, for example, I took a look through Regal's inventory, and I found that one of the items we managed to uncover was a pair of bracers AC6. And, of course, that's ripped directly from Dungeons & Dragons, but regardless... It's very helpful to our wizard friends because they just have no armor. You'll help them out a great deal. And this is just a little sampling of some of the good stuff you can get down here. I've got a whole bunch of +2 items, but none of them will replace any of the stuff I've already got. And we poofed, apparently. Again, hate that word. Hey! Barrier. I'm just trying to explore around here. I'm not so worried about actually getting to our destination as it is just exploring. Poof. Where are we poofed to? Up to there. Barrier. Poof again. Yikes. A gray dragon? I've never seen a gray dragon before. Yeah, I love the artwork on some of these monsters they made. We got swarming wasps in the back. Yeah, I'm definitely going to sword these, because, not just because of the monsters in the front, but swarming wasps in the back. If you don't hurt them, they'll breathe on you, and that does quite a bit of damage. Not a lot, but it's enough that, you know, if you can just cast that spell, you know, you'll avoid your entire party taking 10, maybe 20 points of damage. And that's always a good thing. We'll just have Sonya finish off the Great Dragon. Or not. Could just run away on us. Trap this, and we have... so-so. I don't want to quite cast Etherealize just yet. I want to see where all this stuff moves me to. Nuts. I'm gonna try to just run out the encounter because it's just annoying to be able to play that again. And whenever you run from an encounter, it essentially eats it up, so that way you don't have to go through it again. Barrier. You know, I'm going to try to just etherealize right through this, because it looks like that's a bit important over there. Oof, we poofed right through it. Interesting. It's just like a huge maze down through here. If you try going anywhere outside of next to the wall, you'll run into a... That was a one-way barrier. I see how it works. We'll warp back through this, and we'll test out some of these doors and everything. Open Sesame. Says Sage. It's a lot of monsters. High clerics, too. I hope we're not in trouble from this. We may very well be, because wizards do a lot of damage. And it's not that they do a lot of damage to just one person, they do a lot of damage to everybody. And unfortunately, a lot of them are just running away. guess they're reflecting the magic back onto us now. So it'd probably be best for us not to screw around too much with this. I'm going to cast Divine Intervention. I don't care what anyone says. You don't cast Divine Intervention in a fight like this, you are asking for trouble. I guess he's not reflecting magic so well now. So we'll sword him again. Just love the artwork on this though. Ouch. Yeah, I wish our cleric could cast Nova indoors. Or Sunbeam indoors. That'd be a really nice thing. No, you have to be cheap about it. Jerk. I'm gonna have our spellcaster just stave you to death. That's what I'm gonna do. And that's a lot of experience points. Starting to contest with the red dragons. Let me take a peek at what Sage got from this, just to show you how good some of the loot is. Splint mail plus bag of garbage. Well, I just pretty much broke myself with that statement. Let me show you how good some of this loot is. Bag of garbage. Oh wait. Yeah, bag of garbage is an item that's just trash, pretty much. It's cursed. Don't equip it, you can't get rid of it. I believe it reduces your personality. I'm going to cure up real quick. Cast, level 1, cure 3. I tend to shy away from power cure because it's just so draining, but I think we may be warranted here with some few castings, especially given what we just saw. Let me take a look at how much time we have left. Yeah, okay, we are just about out of time in this little section. Pretty much all I'm just doing right now is just showing you how tough the monsters are down here. Covered with cryptic symbols, a large brass gong hangs from the ceiling. Ah, this is important. This is what we need to ring. What we need to do is we need to hear 3 individual tones from the gong whenever we ring it. Then, after we hear all 3 of those tones, after we hear all 3 of them, we need to talk to the clerics down here, and they will deem us worthy. Whenever they deem us worthy, we can go back out up top side, and we can go back to recollecting all of the power-ups again. Statistics boosts. And just so you know, I'm not going to subject you to the torture of that. I'm going to just do it on my own. I'll off-screen it so that way you don't have to sit through all the stuff that you've just seen. I've already given you a pretty good walkthrough of how to get to it. If you need to figure out how to get to where you need to go, just look out there. Look no further. And it's recommended you don't come down here until you can at least cast Etherealize, because without Etherealize, you won't get through the barriers, and some of the places you need barriers for. Ah, another big spot. Yes. And that was a wrong gong for us to ring. But don't get discouraged just because it works like that. Ring as much as you can, because it's just a random chance of it disappearing or having a different tone. A bit annoying, but what can you do? Chaotic Knights. Never fought any of these before. That's pretty cool. I wonder if they're like Catty Guards, they have magic resistance or not. Yeah, they've got magic resistance, just like the Catty